Hello guys, Mr. Shockwave King. I'm here today to explain to you why I believe in Hajime Info that our boy TKC Sendo from Osaka is punch drunk, or will be punch drunk soon enough in Hajime Info. Now, if you compare Sendo's history throughout the entire show, he's kind of known for taking punches. And even like when before he fought Ippo the first time, it was just like Ippo was reading the newspaper. It's just like, look, he fight just like I do. But it's just like his guard may be weak, but his punching power output that. And shit, we all know about the Tiger. He goes in there, he just tears people apart. But I think the biggest telling thing about Sendo, even though he does have a lot of skill and technique, even though he did beat Ippo in the spar, is the fact that he just take too many punches. At least Ippo have a tough guard and try to slip through, but Sendo, especially against Nargo, the Mexican champ, he just kept taking punches after punches after punches. She kept going, but for 8 rounds straight, he was just taking punches. And it was after he took the uppercut from Mishiba back in the locker room. And there's like a consistent trend with Sendo, and how like he's kind of self-destructive, even though I love the character to death. He kind of is. Can't really say he's irrational, even though he is a hot hit. But I think the biggest thing is this recently. That's like a bunch of Astronaut Joe references. It was really amazing when I had him in the Ippo. Well, he didn't bring it up, but guys in the comments just brought it up. There was like, you look at Sendo, he kind of fights like Joe Yabuki in a type of way. If you see Astronaut Joe, he runs in there. He can easily eat punches like there's no tomorrow. And he got that insane punching power that negates all that. He uses his guard when he can, but for the most time, he just goes out there. I think one of his burst fights was like Ippo vs. Sendo 2. After he took that full-on dip roll and got back up, and he just took and broke his ribs completely. It wasn't a compound fracture; it was completely broken. He just kept going, and like this consistent pattern is not good. We've seen what happened to Ippo, right? Sure, Sendo only lost twice, just like Ippo. Well, no, just like Ippo used to be, until he fought Antonio like a few months later, and that's number 3. Ippo went down, but Sendo, besides that little 1-year trip he spent in rehab, well, 1 year close to 9 months, he spent in rehab trying to heal from the broken ribs. But he's just been keep on going and going. And we don't know how bad they've gotten with Sendo in his fighting, because it's not like he's Alfredo Gonzalez. And I doubt Alfredo Gonzalez can actually break this man. Like he said, broken spirits have no effect on me, and just kept going. But the question comes to be, I gotta make a video called The Dream Fights about Hajime Info, the whole Sendo versus Alfredo Gonzalez. But if Sendo goes against Ricardo Martinez, I say there's a 45% chance that he'll win, and a crushing 55% that he'll lose. And the reason I say that because sure, Sendo got the skills and the power, but he doesn't have the guard. And I'm pretty sure when he fights Alfredo Gonzalez, he will also point this out, that Sendo does not have the guard and he takes too many punches. Because we see how Ricardo was able to literally just beat back Ippo and his Dempsey roll just with his left alone. Now, could Sendo take that? Who knows? His strategy eventually comes to work around. He's kind of more of a no type of planning. We just work things out in the middle of the ring. It's just the way Sendo is. It's just too destructive. The type of way Joe Yabuki was destructive. There was like no true tactics against him versus Jose Mendoza or Carlos. Well, no, Carlos, there was a tactic. There was a whole rope dodge technique uppercut into the chin. But then Carlos just destroyed that with the elbow block. Which is ironic when you look at Sendo here. He's only 25. I didn't know Ippo was 24 current. I thought he was 23. I didn't know Sendo was only 1 year older than him also. And Misha was only 1 year older than Sendo. But yeah, in the future, I don't see things working. Now, I don't see him crippled in the wheelchair. But Sendo will eventually have to stop boxing because his body won't be able to take it no more. Because Ipo was able to go against high and strong opponents and take all those blows, and was only truly broken by Freddy Gonzalez, that right counter, and just shattered his entire face. But people say that can't happen, so Sendo took Nargo's right counter and just kept going and hit him with a smash. And on the entire match, he only hit him one clean connect hit once, and Nargo was done for the rest of the match. Now, some people question Nargo, how was he able to be a sparring partner with Ricardo Martinez. It's pretty simple, in my opinion. Pretty simple. He was able to be the sparring partner because he was able to survive because of his speed. That's pretty much it. He's able to get out of the way of Martinez leading left, and that's how he's able to survive. He never did say he win. Never did say he knocked down Ricardo. He just said he's able to survive the most times while fighting Ricardo Martinez doing sparring. Kind of like Ipo and Nagaki. It's kind of like that type of relationship. But yeah, I don't see things turn out too well for our friend Sendo. He's too destructive, even though I love him to death as a character. Just, how can you not? Takeshi Sendo, the Namor Tiger, the Rocky of Nanu, the man from Osaka. How can you not like this man? Just straight up gave his coach the finger, just like, I want to face the strongest man in Japan. He fought the strongest man in Japan twice. But now it appears that Sendo is stronger. And it's just, as a about to never did try to figure out if Sendo is punch drunk or not. Like, currently, he may not be. But I say very soon, maybe the signs will show up after he fights with Freddy Gonzalez, or it would show when he fights Ricardo Martinez. But I don't see him getting killed. That'd be too much. But I do see his career being ended by Ricardo Martinez. Now, will Sendo ever return? Will Ipo ever return? I don't know. And plus, in my opinion, Sendo gotta get through Miyata before he gets to Ricardo Martinez, and that's if Miyata don't take out Freddy Gonzalez for Sendo. And that kind of to be the case, and Miyata wins, battered, bloody, but he wins. You even get that dream fight between Sendo and Miyata. But that is Miyata decides to stay in the featherweight class. We've all known for a long time that he's taller. He's the same height or slightly taller than Kimura. And he's just been staying behind because of Ipo. But after the recent chapters, I doubt he'll move up soon. But who knows? Because Mishiba had now turned into his final transformation, champion Mishiba. So anything can happen. Because champion Mishiba is not like rookie Mishiba or demon Mishiba. He's the champion. And I predicted that Mishiba was going to destroy Shinobu with pure skill, and I was right. We've never seen high caliber flicker drags like we saw in the recent chapters of Junior Info. I also gotta make a chapter review for the whole Talking More recent chapter, but yeah, it's just the evidence. So we've never seen Sendo's brain rock like we've seen with Ipo multiple times, but I don't know. I am worried for our Namor, our friend, because it's just like, let's put it in some perspective here. Now, if Miyata is Rikishi in a type of way, then who is... Now, put like this. If Miyata's Rikishi, and we don't give the Ricardo Martinez to Ipo, Carlos Rivera to Ipo, then who is Joe Yabuki? It's Sendo. It's Sendo. It's just who it is. And sure, both of the character traits were passed off from Joe Yabuki doing into Accident No Joe. Well, no, Accident No Joe that Hajime Ippo, but it's obvious that Sendo got all the personality from Joe. Well, some of his personality from Joe, not everything. Just why you don't let Sendo ride by your motorcycle. Several more. How come after Sendo crashes the bike, then you decide you don't want to ride on the bikes no more? Not after that first accident that ruined your career. I find it hilarious when he came back. It's how can you not love him? Even though I find Randy Boy Jr. to be a disappointment, since he was just getting beaten for most of the match. And then, like halfway through, like the fourth or third round, excuse me, Miyata, like weight training started to kick in, and that's how he was able to get that per hand. Sure, There's no excuses when you're being in the ring, but come on, let's be honest here. Randy was losing. And I'm kind of disappointed how his switch hitting technique came in too late, kind of. But that's just my personal opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think Sendo will eventually become punch drunk, or slowly. The signs have not started to show yet, because when your Joe was becoming punch drunk, it was quite obvious, especially after he collapsed while jogging, and how his right eye kept messing up, or how he tripped when he was walking away and he had the trophy, or like he started missing the mitt and nearly take Dante Tane's head off his shoulders. We haven't seen that yet with Sendo. We haven't really cut up with Sendo. Besides, yeah, we haven't. We cut up with Miyata, but we haven't seen that good old guy from Namu yet. Is he still destroying Mexicans? Who knows? Who knows? Anthony Rutz versus Sendo. Let's go. Let's do this. If Sendo was a heavyweight, Mexico versus Japan, number 4. But yeah, you made Mr. Shockwave King, and nobody's watching this video anyway. So yeah. So peace.